Have you ever walked into a model home and instantly fallen in love? The layout works, the rooms feel right, and everything about it is perfect. Model homes have a really unique ability to pull us in, and it's not because we're easily influenced or falling for some sales trick. On today's episode of Homes Explained, I want to unpack what makes model homes so effective at making us want to sign up on the spot, and what's really happening psychologically when that furnished model feels so irresistible. At the heart of this is a simple idea: the concept that a model home works because it removes uncertainty. It quietly answers the questions you didn't know you were asking about scale, comfort, flow, and how life might actually work inside the space. An empty house asks you to imagine your life, whereas a model home shows you it, and our brains respond far better to certainty than imagination. Empty rooms are surprisingly hard for your brain because when you walk into an unfurnished house, your mind immediately has to go to work. How big is this room really? Will my sofa fit? Will my bed fit? Is this dining space awkward? And that mental effort causes friction. But a model home removes that friction entirely because the thinking's already been done for you. This is also why many builders won't even open a community for sale until the model home has already been finished, because on paper, buyers struggle to commit. But in reality, once the model exists, all hesitation drops. And I've seen this multiple times in my job as a realtor, where you see some subdivisions with an overwhelming majority of a certain floor plan. And that's because that was what the model was. People want to build exactly what they fell in love with. So what is it exactly that these model homes do so well? Well, there are several design and psychological cues at work, and once you notice them, it's hard to unsee them. So I'm going to go through them now. Make sure you stick with me to the end, because I personally think number 6 is the most important reason. And first up is scale manipulation. Furniture in model homes is almost always smaller, lower profile, and more minimal than what people actually own. Sofas aren't particularly deep, dining tables are shorter, and bedrooms aren't crowded with all those kind of extra pieces. And the result are rooms that feel calmer and more generous in size. Most people don't overestimate square footage, but they do underestimate how much furniture they have. And an empty room doesn't help you understand scale, but a furnished one does. The key point here is that model homes show how much space you gain when furniture is scaled back. The second reason is that the flow of a home is pre-edited. Model homes don't just show you the rooms, they show you how to move through them. So the furniture placement subtly guides where you walk, where you sit, where you pause, and where your eye lands. Windows are framed, pathways feel intuitive, and the transitions between rooms just feel very intentional. In an empty house, however, those same transitions are all exposed. Hallways feel longer and open plans feel very undefined. The model home edits your experience and your brain relaxes because of it. The third reason model homes are so effective is lighting, and we're not talking about brightness but comfort. Model homes rarely rely on overhead lighting alone. Instead, they use layered lighting with lamps at eye level, warm colour temperatures, and soft pools of light rather than glare. Empty homes often feel harsher even when they're technically well lit, because we don't respond to how bright a space is, but we respond to how the light makes us feel. And model homes don't just light rooms, they soften them using warmer light at eye level rather than just the harsh overheads. The fourth reason is that every surface is softened. Model homes are full of rugs, curtains, upholstered furniture, art and plants, and all of this softens a space both visually as well as acoustically. Empty homes, however, echo. They feel louder, colder, and more exposed. Softness signals comfort, and comfort is deeply persuasive. The fifth reason is storytelling. Model homes tell the story about how your life could unfold in the space. You're shown where you drink your coffee, where your guests would gather, where homework might take place, and where you could relax at the end of the day. You're not buying the home, you're buying the life the home suggests. And I've seen this time and time again in my job as a realtor. When buyers are going through a model home, they talk all the time about, oh, I could read to the children here, or you could cook dinner here. And they just don't visualize themselves in the same way in an existing resale. The sixth reason is something people feel immediately, but they rarely articulate. And it's what I call the fresh start effect. And personally, I think this is the ultimate reason why model homes are so compelling. The furniture in a model home is new, modern, and neutral. There's no old heirlooms you feel guilty about getting rid of. There's no oversized dining table you've had since college. No mismatched chairs, no compromises. A model home shows a version of life with no history attached, no baggage. And that is really powerful. It's a perfect blank canvas showing you what life could be. No mistakes this time. Just like the start of the school year, do you remember when you'd get that brand new notebook and that feeling that everything was possible? A home feels like that for buyers, just architecturally. It offers a clean slate, a version with no mistakes, without baggage. And all this leads to the final point, which ties everything together, and that is certainty beats imagination. Model homes reduce risk, doubt, and decision fatigue by replacing imagination with clarity and by offering something else that's just as powerful, a sense of a fresh start. A model home doesn't carry any history. There's no worn-out furniture, compromises, or reminders of past choices. It feels like a complete blank page, and that feeling is incredibly persuasive. And none of this means the model home is being dishonest. They're compelling because they show a version of the space before real life moves in. So if you've ever fallen in love with a model home and wanted to sign up straight away to have your own built, you're not imagining it, and you're certainly not alone. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do, and now you know why. Thanks so much for joining me today on this deep dive into the psychology of model homes. There won't be a video next week. I'm taking the week off for Christmas, so I'll wish you all happy holidays, and I'll see you in the new year for more Homes Explained.